Hey, what's up you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to the new Gossip Girl series. Now, it says that it's titled Reboot, but I don't think it's a reboot. I think it's a continuation. From what I know about the show, I believe it's a continuation. It's like the Gossip Girl's coming out of hiding, or I don't know, someone takes over. Whatever. Look, whatevs. Gossip Girl means a lot to me. I watched Gossip Girl when it aired. I hated Serena, like from day one. She got her way with everything, and I hated it. She never had any real issues. Like, I mean, I guess she had issues, but I mean, like, no one ever said no to her, and that was infuriating to me. I was a Chuck and Blair shipper. Still am. I know that they're problematic. They're not good people. Still ship them. Ivy was pointless. Dan was boring. Hated Dan and Blair. Nate was kind of mediocre. Like, honestly, most irrelevant character, to be honest. Is that everyone? I don't know. Probably. Right. So, we're going to be going in with, like, new characters. And I'm very intrigued, to be honest. I've heard things about the series. I've seen one trailer, I think. Oh, and the guy, I know two of the actors from it, actually. There's, like, one of them was on Legacies, and another one was on Greek. I'll talk about that when we see them. Anyways, right. This is, like, I'm just gonna say, like, if you've never seen the original Gossip Girl series, and you're planning on watching it, and you don't want to be spoiled, I will 100% be talking about it at some points, so this is just spoiler warning. From here on out, for every episode of the show, I guess. Just because that's what I do. Will I be comparing it to the original? Probably. Because I can't help but do that. And yeah. If there's any thoughts or anything that you had about this episode, leave them in the comments below, because I will be reading your comments. Yeah. Let's get into it. I'm curious if they're gonna have, like, the Gossip Girl song. Okay, so it's an hour long. Alright. Yes, he's the one on Legacies. He's so pretty. And you were on Greek. You were Rusty, I think.
Sorry, it's taking me a long time.
We were together on quarantine, it's fine.
That's awkward. We're like 30 seconds into the episode. Well, probably a minute. I don't know.
Constance Billard is one of the top 10 private schools in the country with one of the best arts programs.
Well, the type of people whose values I was able to shield.
Blair went there.
All over, even in Buffalo.
Lynn? The brick will wash her out. Up and to the left. New EIP. Ew, what?
It's gonna be really hard to get over the, like,
an entrance or something?
bald haircut. I don't get it. I don't like it.
Okay, come on, let's do this.
She's a very pretty girl. Should have long hair.
Experience is arrival, first day, junior year. So just back up a little bit. Okay, now show me the bag.
Sorry, Miss Keller, I didn't see you there.
It wasn't your fault. She almost destroyed your capucine. It'd take her a whole month's salary to replace it.
Rayon gives me nosebleeds. Could you move?
Oh, God, now the light's off.
Kate, I thought we were meeting inside. I don't know why I still expect them to be nice. I guess a year of Zoom boxes fooled me. Oh, no. first day of school when he's already said.
They mentioned like Zooms, though, like they were doing classes that way. Interesting. This is like post-pandemic.
This is why I bring a Yeti. When the horde sets their alarms to go off in unison during a pop quiz, I don't spill on myself when I scream. I could get you one.
It took
You're
me
very
an
close
hour
in
to
her
pick out
personal
an outfit
space.
I thought they wouldn't make fun of, and it took them 1 second to prove me wrong.
If Julian wore that, Urban would be mass-producing knockoffs by third period.
They just pick on us because they can, because no one says not to.
And if you try to fail them, between your laptop and the office, an F becomes a C.
And a C becomes valedictorian and a top spot at the
Okay,
Ivy
so
of
we're
their
gonna be
choice.
focusing on some
This
of the
school
teachers.
produced great people. Caroline Kennedy, Colson Whitehead, Nate Archibald. That's why I wanted to teach
It's
you.
not like
That
Nate
was an
Archibald
important
such a
one
saint
to
when we
mention
started.
because he ended up being
You
a
went here, Rebecca?
Class of '09, back when we still respected authority.
senator or something.
Now, they can't be controlled because we've ceased to matter. Who needs an education when you're famous for putting on your makeup?
You said Nate?
When I was a student, we lived under constant threat. People like Nate were scared straight.
How?
Yeah, I'd try anything at this point.
It was this thing that started freshman year, called itself Gossip Girl. Kind of like an Orwellian big sister. Kept tabs on students it deemed important.
Kept tabs?
If she knew your secrets, and she always did, she told them.
So
It's a blog.
one of the teachers
Haven't
is
seen one of
probably
these in
gonna
years. Last
pick it up.
post 9 years ago. Ooh, there's an archive. Some dead links, but pretty cool. Wish I thought of this when I was in high school.
I wish that girl that was talking was actually somebody that you'd recognize. I didn't know her. It's so weird. He played like a.
That suddenly bothers you. Why?
You said you'd do my story.
If that is Rusty, I think it is. He was like
I was
a nerdy guy, and now he's
bringing
not.
breakfast to the Navy Yard strike line, but I saved you one.
Is that her? Should we throw our lattes on her? Turmeric stains forever.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see freshmen.
I like her shoes.
This Chuck and Blair thing is out of control. Definitely pre-cancel culture.
Did you get to the part where she was Princess of Monaco for 6 months?
Or when a high school senior got a story published in the New Yorker.
As a writer,
that they're,
I'm a little jealous.
like-
these posts are like a lost Edith Wharton novel.
I guess
And just
talking
as
about that it existed.
Goes to show, this school has always been a breeding ground for the worst kinds of people.
Fucking got fired.
The headmistress was on the phone with parents all morning.
Parents.
It was something about me refusing to change a grade last year, and there were other teachers waiting when I left. I mean, it's a bloodbath.
Today, the first day of school?
If you want to show you're in charge, you need an audience.
Who's our last hope, Kate? We could be next.
You don't have to be.
What's this?
Power.
It's just gonna be tweets.
Let's see if this gets their attention.
I mean, there would have had to have been many people that have tried this.
Let me see it.
Yours is better. No way. My friend did mine with a seam ripper.
Okay,
So you've been
I got mine done by
in
Dr.
contact this whole
So
time.
I'm so happy to finally meet you. You're not just in my chat history anymore. You're actually here.
Davis
You're putting
No
up a front.
Nick knows you go here, but thinks you have no idea who I am. So we're good for now. Julian Elizabeth.
Okay.
Soya Jane. I can't believe you're really here.
I know. I thought no fucking way my dad would go for moving, but when I got the scholarship, I can't believe we pulled this off.
Okay.
Do you like the sneakers?
I feel a little weird
Ah,
about it.
that's where you got them.
Don't even worry about it. And I've already planted the seed that I liked them on you, so I'll wave you over to get them for my story, okay? Just like we planned.
Double
Okay.
haul tonight, dears, and a reminder
Ah,
it
the
is
med
Fashion Week,
steps.
so accoutre accordingly.
Hey, those Bay superstars?
Yeah?
Just because our dads hate each other doesn't mean we have to, right?
She has a headband on. It's actually a scarf.
Headbands are
It was
great. Blair Waldorf wore
Our
them.
moms.
Not even a light.
Yeah, because you don't have any followers.
Known. Is anyone under 30 even on Twitter?
I'd delete that if I
Yes.
were you.
Retaliation
So I'm
never
under
works.
30.
Ask my ex-wives. I'm not a lesbian. Hey, Jimmy, right? I'm Zoya. We just moved. We're staying at my grandma's. Did someone drop something off?
Zoya is an interesting name.
The courier said not to call up.
It's a surprise for my dad.
Twitter is a glorified chat room for meme sharing, conspiracy theorists, and Lin-Manuel Miranda. If we really want to get attention, it's Instagram only.
Gossip Girl is also basic.
Disagree?
It drew you in. Spotted Chuck Bass losing something no one knew he had. His heart.
I can write in that style.
And we need to tag people for maximum effect. That way we know they'll see it.
The whole school? Just the popular kids, like Serena's, Blair's, Nate's and Chuck's, make them think there's another Dan Humphrey in their midst.
Gossip Girl would have been nothing without Blair versus Serena. Their rivalry launched her. We need our own.
Well, clearly Monet and everyone.
Monet's the school villain. No one cares. We need to center someone people are actually drawn to. Like Julian. Not only is she famous, people actually like her.
Julian has no rival.
So we create our own.
You're gonna
Who do we
put two
think
people
Julian
against
likes?
each other?
Wait.
I'm guessing the
You
sister.
might not have to make up anything. You know about her sister, right? But do you know how she got there?
Is that real?
Better than I could have imagined.
So you'll use that?
The old Gossip Girl knew how to tease things out. She got their attention first and then went in for the kill. So we do the same. We wait on this. You ready to, take the power back, do some good, and...
It's interesting that this show is starting off with, like, this is new Gossip
better
Girl,
than your
this
real
is who it is.
It is.
I say
This
we
is
do
who
it.
it's going to
You got
be.
my vote.
It's not, like, revealed at the very end.
Hello, followers. Gossip Girl
Oh wow,
here.
the
Your
title
one and only
sequence is
source
now.
for the truth behind the scandalous lies of New York's elite. Been a minute. Did you miss me? I know I've missed you. Though you're probably going to wish I'd stayed away when I'm done, because I can see you. Not the you you've oh so carefully curated. The real you. The one hiding just outside the edge of frame. Well, it's time to reframe that picture. You've gotten away with everything a little too long. Now that I'm back, I'm gonna feature your finstas, surface those subtweets, and crack your caches. You can't hide from me. Never could. And to prove it,
They're
there's
putting
a
a
big
lot of,
secret amongst the ruling class at Constance Billard. And as
pressure on
you'll
themselves
soon
to
come
get
know,
secrets.
no good secret goes unpublished. Watch this space. Or don't. You'll hear about it soon enough either way. Till then, XOXO, Gossip Girl.
Thank you for coming. You only have to stay an hour and then I'll come to whatever rally you want next time. He hates this place.
Yes, I do very much so. Yes. I mean, if
He's
1/10
got
of these people
Dan
donate the price of
vibes.
one drink to
I
a
won't
charity of
lie.
their choice.
They are the charity of their choice, Obes, and that one drink is to help them forget what people like.
And you've got
Bourbon,
Chuck
couple
vibes.
bums, a tuto.
Nice hand-me-down.
Audrey.
It's clearly not hers. It's a fact. I'm speaking factually.
I don't like it, to be honest. It doesn't look
She's
very
right.
nice.
A gift. First of many. To make up for the ones we didn't get to give each other.
I'm gonna go find my boyfriend.
I think your boyfriend is having a threesome.
Poor Audrey Hope, married and monogamous at 16.
Nothing poor about it.
Ever miss coloring outside the lines?
Wait, no, it's
Did you never?
her boyfriend.
So with all the people in this room.
Right, her boyfriend is the
at
one
this
with
very
the pink hair.
moment. You want to spend your augmented energy on me.
I don't know what it is with you and Ak, but something's different.
In a good way?
The best way. This isn't on my plan for tonight. It's all yours if you want it. You want it? What's going on?
Okay. I guess you do want it.
You know what Julian said is right. I mean, the whole Gossip Girl thing is just somebody playing a game.
It's a lot of trouble for just a game. I mean, creating an account, teasing us all day, and then dropping a bomb just to publicly shame her.
Comes with the territory up here. If you have something that people want, you have something to lose, right? People try and take us down. They never can, though.
It's nice that he
They're
gave
one of
her
us now.
his jacket.
Ah, shit.
All right, look, the C station is just a few more blocks up, right?
And what happens when I get out at the other end where it's 4? I don't know if I have to give this dress back.
I mean, I do live right there if you want to just wait it out with me for a bit.
Yes,
Yeah,
sure.
okay,
Okay, just for a bit.
You don't know this guy.
You have the whole floor?
Do you want to give me your dress? And then, you know, you can just borrow an umbrella. I won't look. Get my word.
I mean, you're wet too.
Okay.
I'll grab you a sweater.
I'm sorry Julian didn't tell you about me.
I am too.
It's a little bit of an awkward situation, I won't lie.
I'm not surprised though. Shouldn't say that, you're a sister.
I am, but God, even I barely know her.
Sometimes it just feels like we're not even dating anymore. Really. You know, like I'm just this actor and I'm playing her boyfriend in her story. When I first got together though, it was totally different. I was way before she got into any of that stuff.
Have you tried talking to her?
The only time I felt more gross than standing here showing you these is the moment that I took them to show you I should be arrested.
They were standing in front of a window. Anyone could have seen them.
Anyone didn't. I did. You won't use these, right?
I don't want to.
And yet you will.
But we're either in this.
These teachers are very questionable. What's funny is, like, it's always going to be like a, you can always track down the IP address situation. I don't think these teachers are going to know how to deal with that. If they tackle
I
that.
could always trust you.
Yeah, keep walking. Why would you ever cheat on Julian?
I didn't.
Oh, so Gossip Girl's lying?
Dude, I've been defending your honor all morning as if it was a crucible. Gotta say, not the best optics. Your girlfriend's sister?
You know I would never do anything like that. It's just some crazy kind of...
Social media nightmare. You as someone who loses is bad for business. I didn't lose anything.
Are you a fanny
And
pack?
everything will be fine so long as you win. Olivia Jade gained followers when her mom went to jail.
Exactly. Her mom went to jail. For Jules to rise above this, she has to destroy Zoya.
If you want to get back at Zoe, I volunteer as tribute.
Oh my God, they're already hashtag. You need to do something.
This shit ain't it. All we have to do is take a page from the Blair and Serena playbook and beat Gossip Girl at her own game.
How do you beat an anonymous troll?
Since no one believes the truth, only the lie, we have to lie in return. We plan a public showdown, nothing too big, just where I look like I get the power back. And then everything can go back to the way that it was. Us, as the sisters were meant to be.
How do you get the power back?
I'm
It's kind of sad because they just wanted to be sisters.
Tomorrow at the Armory. It's a big deal for my brand identity.
That is
and I'll make sure
leather.
you have a seat. But I'll forget to put you on the list for the after party. And all you have to do is make a scene when they don't let you in.
Where's your dad's concealer again?
Top right drawer.
No. Not for me.
Cesar Marjan was for everybody, so...
Yeah, if you're in like a Gaspar Noé movie maybe, but I don't like to stick out.
Well, you already do, so... Where are you going? Mirror's here.
So he's trying to introduce him. She likes him but is dating him. Classic.
Love that.
Very bright. But like that sticks out. Is it like a glow in the dark kind of thing?
Don't you know you can't use your phone in here? If someone sees you, you'll get thrown out, and then you wouldn't be able to help your sister with her plan.
Come with us, please.
She must realize that's not her phone.
Sorry, what's going on?
Just follow me.
If it is her phone, how did she get it back to her?
You dropped your phone.
What are you doing?
Cementing us?
Spotted some Upper East Side style sibling rivalry. It may look like Z was trying to steal the light, but she was unaware of Julian and her callow ways. It's a long drop from A-list to Z, but at least everything is back where it's meant to be.
She looks triumphant.
Oh my God.
Still, I'd watch out, JC. You bought what you needed, but now you'll pay the price.
I gotta be honest, I'm not entirely sure what photo she
Julian.
sent. Was it just a dick pic of...
I had no idea Monet and Luna were gonna do that.
See?
Why didn't you stop it when it happened? You stood there. Worse, you liked it.
No, I didn't. Z.
You don't get to call me that.
God, you're really blowing this out of proportion.
I'm hurt. You hurt me. Why did you bring me here?
You're my sister.
We don't even know each other.
Mom wanted us to. She left us a clue to make sure. Julian Elizabeth, Zoya Jane. So don't let some petty high school bullshit change what we planned.
I've spent my whole life wondering who Mom was, what she was really like, why I never got to know her. And the only thing that made it better when I got so low was knowing that there was somebody else wondering the same things. But you don't even care about that, do you? You only care about how other people see you.
You have no idea how hard it was for me to become who I am today. Dead mom, drunk or disappearing dad, and now I'm not just known, I'm influential. It takes a lot of work to matter like that, to become something. And I can't have that taken away from me.
You don't know who I was before this. I had a life in Buffalo, friends. I pushed my dad to move here because you asked me to. Because you said you wanted to be the family we were meant to be. I wish I never came.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have. But you're here now, so this can go one of two ways. You can learn me, or you can leave.
I've learned enough, but I'm not gonna leave either. There's room for more than just you to matter.
Do you really think you can go up against me and win?
See, that's your problem. You still think there's something to win. But I'm not playing your game, so its outcome means nothing to me.
That's right. How could I forget? People like you don't win. They steal, just like your dad did.
I can explain.
You don't have to. You and your sister have committed fraud. You get thrown out of that school. This could go on your record.
I don't understand.
I'll tell them that I had no idea Julian got me the scholarship.
You mean you'll lie?
I had no idea, Dad, really. I would have gotten it anyway, right?
We started off painting on cave walls. Representations of what we saw and knew to be true. That bear, the sun, ourselves.
Sorry it's taking me so long.
You know you can think about him, right?
But very soon, facts of family and fire turned into fables.
I mean, maybe if you
That bear
warmed her up a little bit
vanquished
before going in,
the
maybe you should be
of
closer.
God.
I'm just saying.
And us? Anything we wanted to be. And we've never gone back. There's a reason we call the act of relating something telling a story. We say it even when it's true. We also say it when it's a lie.
I can't read that.
Ooh,
The
have
address.
I got a story for you. Do you want to hear something crazy? You will not believe what I'm about to tell you. Which is how we got to today. It's all a story now, and we love to tell it. It doesn't matter if it's real. It doesn't matter if it happened to you or if you did it. It only matters if I say you did. Because what they realized then is still true now. The only thing that makes a story
those girls are her
interesting
minions.
is how it's told and who's telling it.
Those shoes are cool.
Hey.
Okay. Are you still going to the RTC Alliance after school?
I am still going to the RTC Alliance after school, yeah.
I would really love to join you.
I would love for you to join me too.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's all my fault, not yours. I like your blazer.
Thank you.
Now they're like, ooh,
I'll
we
see you
changed
in
something.
class.
I told you you couldn't hide from me. I told you I saw you. But if there's one thing you can hold as true, then as now, it's this. It may take some time. It may hurt a little bit.
Is it
but
something about Dan Humphrey?
I know you'll love me.
Which one of these should we post next?
Whichever we want. The future is ours again.
XOXO. Gossip Girl.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrighty, well that was Season 1, Episode 1 of the new Gossip Girl series. It was alright. If I'm honest, like, the first episode of the original Gossip Girl didn't get me hooked. It took me 7 episodes until I felt like I found something that I really enjoyed about the show. You know, I think the stories are, like, different, definitely. They're definitely tackling some different ideas. Like the half-sisters and... yeah. I don't like the teachers. Like, the idea that they are Gossip Girl, okay, fair enough. Interesting concept. I just don't like them. They're not very... I don't know. I didn't find any of them that I was like, yes. What if the blonde one was like Kristen Bell? Just saying. Like, that would be cool. Also, I'm wondering if, like, at some point... I'm pretty sure I've heard that, like, none of the original actors are involved in this at all. Apart from Kristen Bell. I'm pretty sure that I've, like... At some point, they have to... At some point, you would think that they would be like, alright, let's find Dan Humphrey. And, like, they would question him or something like that. Right? Because they're like, why'd you bring back Gossip Girl? Why do you care? You know? You would think that they would have to do that at some point. And maybe they will. But, like I said, I don't think any of the actors are involved, so... I don't know how they're going to get around that fact. Yeah. Anyways, what did you guys think? Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.